Close your eyes for a moment and feel the reality of your desires already fulfilled. There is no need to strive, no need to wrestle with circumstances, for all you wish to be or have is already yours. The struggle is not outside you, it is within. The more you chase, the more you declare that what you seek is absent. Stop trying so hard, and instead, rest in the knowing that it is already done. You are the creator of your world, and your imagination is the tool of creation. What you hold in your mind, with feeling and conviction, shapes the world around you. The key is not to want, but to know. To know deeply, without doubt, that what you desire is already yours. Close the gap between you and your dream, not by effort, but by acceptance. Walk as though the dream is now your reality. The only requirement is belief, not a wavering belief that questions, when will it come? But an unwavering certainty that it is here, now. Feel it, see it, embrace it in your inner world as real and true. When you align with the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are no longer trying, you are being. Do not be deceived by appearances. What you see with your physical eyes is but the shadow of your previous assumptions. If you wish to change your world, change your assumption. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, not as something you are working toward, but as something that already is. Your only job is to remain faithful to this state, no matter what. Let go of the effort, the striving, the pushing. These are the signs of disbelief. Rest in the joy of having, in the peace of being. Every time doubt creeps in, return to the feeling of fulfillment. This is not about forcing, it is about allowing. You are not waiting for it to happen. You are living in its reality. Remember, what you feel yourself to be, you become. So stop trying to manifest what is already yours. Accept it, feel it, and live it. In that state of knowing, the world will reflect back to you the truth you have claimed within. Let go of effort and live in the ease of having. It is done. It is already yours. Effortful striving often comes from a place of lack, a belief that what you desire is separate from you, somewhere far off in the distance. The more you chase, the more you affirm that you do not have it. This mindset creates resistance, reinforcing the very separation you seek to bridge. You must release this notion and recognize a profound truth. What you desire is not something to be obtained, it is something to be accepted as already yours. Manifestation does not happen through force or desperation. It unfolds naturally when you align with the state of having. The harder you try, the more you signal to yourself and the universe that you believe in the absence of your desire. This effort becomes an acknowledgement of lack, a declaration that what you want is missing from your life. But it is not missing. It is here, waiting for you to claim it. Your work is not to chase or force, but to shift your awareness. Instead of asking, "How can I get it?" declare, "I have it." Move beyond wanting and step into being. To want is to place your desire perpetually out of reach. To be is to claim it now. Feel the ease and joy of already having what you desire, and let this feeling dominate your inner state. This shift in mindset is the key. It does not require struggle, but trust. Trust in the power of your own imagination and belief. Stop trying to manifest through effort and instead relax into the knowing that what you desire is already yours. Your desire is not outside you, it is within you, waiting to be recognized and expressed. It is not about effort, but alignment, not striving, but allowing. Imagination is the foundation of creation, the bridge between the unseen and the seen. Everything you experience in the external world first exists within the realm of your mind. It is through imagination that all things come into being. Yet many overlook this profound truth, dismissing it as mere fantasy. To manifest your desires, you must recognize that your imagination is not just a tool, but the very source of your reality. Every image you hold in your mind, especially when charged with feeling, begins to take form in the physical world. Imagination is not passive daydreaming, it is an active and deliberate process. When you vividly imagine, you are impressing a blueprint upon the fabric of reality. This blueprint, if held with conviction, must materialize. Your imagination is limitless, bound only by the beliefs you place upon it. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. Think of your imagination as the seedbed of creation. Whatever you plant within it, nourished by your feelings and attention, will grow. If you plant doubt, fear, or disbelief, you will see these reflected in your world. But when you plant the seeds of your desires with conviction, watering them with the feeling of already having them, you set in motion the forces necessary for their fulfillment. Do not wait for external validation to believe in your dreams. Use your imagination to construct the life you want as though it already exists. Feel yourself living that life now. See yourself as the person you wish to be. The world will mirror back to you the reality you have created within. Trust in your imagination's power, for it is the origin of all transformation, the divine force through which you manifest your destiny. Living in the end means fully embodying the reality of your desire as if it has already come to pass. It is not about hoping, wishing, or waiting. It is about shifting your entire mindset to one of fulfillment. When you live in the end, you move beyond the question of, will it happen? And instead embrace the certainty that it has already happened. This state of being transforms your inner world and allows the outer world to align accordingly. To live in the end, you must abandon the idea that your desires are something to be attained in the future. The future is an illusion. Everything you experience happens in the now. By imagining yourself in possession of your desire and feeling it as real, you bring that reality into your present. This isn't pretending or delusion. It is activating the creative power within you. When you fully accept that your wish is fulfilled, you begin to think, act, and feel as the person who already has what they desire. This mindset creates a powerful resonance with your desired outcome. The universe responds to your state of being, not your words or actions alone. When you live in the end, you no longer dwell on how or when your desire will manifest. You trust that it is done, and you feel the joy, peace, and gratitude of having it now. This feeling becomes your reality, and everything around you will reflect it. Living in the end requires discipline and faith. External circumstances may tempt you to revert to doubt or fear, but your work is to remain steadfast in the inner conviction that it is already yours. This is the essence of manifestation. Not waiting for your dream to appear, but stepping into the life where it is already real. Belief is the cornerstone of manifestation, the foundation upon which all desires are built. Without belief, your efforts to manifest become hollow actions, lacking the power to bring about real change. Belief is not merely a casual thought or fleeting hope. It is a deep and unwavering knowing that what you desire is already yours, regardless of what the physical world may show. It is the invisible force that turns your inner visions into tangible reality. True belief does not waver in the face of doubt or challenge. It is not dependent on external evidence or validation. Instead, it is a state of mind that persists even when circumstances seem to contradict your desire. When you believe fully and completely, you align your inner world with the reality of your wish fulfilled. This alignment creates a powerful resonance that draws your desire into your experience. Many people falter in their manifestations because they allow doubts and fears to creep in. They let the absence of immediate results shake their faith. But belief is not about what you see with your physical eyes. It is about what you feel and know within. The unseen is just as real, if not more so, than the seen. When you hold fast to your belief, you give your desire the space and energy it needs to unfold. Cultivating belief requires practice and trust. It begins with a choice to accept your desired reality as true, even if the evidence has not yet appeared. Strengthen this belief by immersing yourself in the feelings of having what you want. Visualize it, feel it, and celebrate it as though it is already yours. Over time, this belief will solidify, and your reality will shift to match the truth you hold within. Your belief is the key that unlocks the door to your desired life. Belief is the cornerstone of manifestation, the foundation upon which all desires are built. Without belief, your efforts to manifest become hollow actions, lacking the power to bring about real change. Belief is not merely a casual thought or fleeting hope. It is a deep and unwavering knowing that what you desire is already yours, regardless of what the physical world may show. It is the invisible force that turns your inner visions into tangible reality. True belief does not waver in the face of doubt or challenge. It is not dependent on external evidence or validation. Instead, it is a state of mind that persists even when circumstances seem to contradict your desire. When you believe fully and completely, you align your inner world with the reality of your wish fulfilled. This alignment creates a powerful resonance that draws your desire into your experience. Many people falter in their manifestations because they allow doubts and fears to creep in. They let the absence of immediate results shake their faith. But belief is not about what you see with your physical eyes. It is about what you feel and know within. The unseen is just as real, if not more so, than the seen. When you hold fast to your belief, you give your desire the space and energy it needs to unfold. Cultivating belief requires practice and trust. It begins with a choice to accept your desired reality as true, even if the evidence has not yet appeared. Strengthen this belief by immersing yourself in the feelings of having what you want. Visualize it, feel it, and celebrate it as though it is already yours. Over time, this belief will solidify, and your reality will shift to match the truth you hold within. Your belief is the key that unlocks the door to your desired life. Letting go of doubt and effort is essential for true manifestation. Doubt is the silent disruptor, the hidden force that undermines your desires by planting the seeds of disbelief. When you question whether your wish will come true or if you're doing enough to make it happen, you unconsciously affirm the absence of your desire. Effort, when rooted in this doubt, becomes counterproductive, a futile attempt to force results in a way that denies the creative power within you. The harder you try, the more you reinforce the belief that you do not already have what you seek. This mental struggle creates resistance, a barrier between you and the reality you want to experience. Manifestation does not require struggle or strain. It is a natural process that unfolds effortlessly when you align with the state of having. This alignment is achieved through the feeling of fulfillment, not through effort. Think of a seed planted in fertile soil. The seed doesn't strive to grow, it simply responds to the conditions around it, allowing nature to take its course. Similarly, your desire will blossom when you stop trying to control what you can't or should. It's a magic of manifestation that doesn't require exercising force and start trusting. To let go of doubt, you must recognize it for what it is, a product of fear and uncertainty born from over-reliance on external circumstances. Understand that the physical world is merely a reflection of your inner state. When you release doubt, you create space for belief to take root and grow. This shift begins with a simple decision to trust in the power of your imagination and the certainty of your desired outcome. Reaffirm this trust daily by focusing on the feeling of already having what you want. Effortlessness does not mean inaction. It means acting from a place of certainty and joy rather than from desperation or fear. When you trust in the process and remain faithful to the feeling of fulfillment, inspired action arises naturally. These actions feel effortless because they are aligned with your inner state of knowing. Letting go of doubt and effort is not about giving up. It's about surrendering control to a higher law. The law that what you assume and believe within will inevitably be reflected without. Trust in this truth, and you will find that manifestation becomes as natural and effortless as breathing. Do not be deceived by appearances, for the physical world is merely a reflection of your past assumptions and beliefs. What you see with your eyes is not the ultimate reality, but a snapshot of your previous inner state brought into form. If you judge your current circumstances as permanent or immutable, you reinforce them and give them power over your life. However, if you understand that what you see is a product of what you once believed, you will realize that you have the ability to change it by altering your inner world. Circumstances are never the cause, they are the effect. They mirror the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs you have entertained and accepted as true. When you react to appearances with doubt, fear, or frustration, you perpetuate the very reality you wish to change. This is because your reactions are creative. They sustain the energy of your desired outcome. To break free, you must stop giving appearances dominion over your emotions and beliefs. The key is to shift your focus from what is to what could be. Ignore the evidence of the senses if it contradicts the reality you desire. Instead, turn inward and dwell in the state of your wish fulfilled. See your current reality not as a limitation, but as an opportunity to redirect your attention to the life you truly want. By assuming the feeling of already living that life, you plant new seeds in the fertile ground of your imagination. Remember, the world does not create your beliefs. Your beliefs create the world. The more you persist in the assumption of your desired reality, the less power the current circumstances will hold over you. Over time, the outer world will shift to reflect the new state you have claimed within. This is the power of your imagination and faith in action. Do not let appearances dictate your state of being. Instead, let your inner conviction reshape appearances. Trust in the unseen and hold fast to your vision. The world must conform, for it is nothing more than a mirror of what you hold true in your inner world. Maintaining a steady and unwavering state of being is the essence of manifestation. This requires persistence, discipline, and faith. When you set a clear intention or desire, the world around you will often show signs that suggest your wish is not yet fulfilled. The external circumstances may seem unchanged, or worse, they may appear to be moving further away from what you want. It is in these moments that your commitment to your inner state becomes affecting the starts and stops of your entire wish list, which will often show signs that suggest your wish is not yet fulfilled. This experience can help you to ensure that each and every day you believe that you are empowered to create the kind of life you desire. You must remain faithful to the assumption that your desire is already yours, even when the evidence says otherwise. The key to maintaining this state is to consistently return to the feeling of the wish fulfilled, regardless of external circumstances. The world outside will fluctuate, but the inner state of having must remain constant. When you maintain this feeling, you are living in the end, not just in thought, but in emotion and action. You are not waiting for things to change around you to feel different. You are living as if the change has already happened, and this is where your true power lies. It is easy to be swayed by doubt, especially when things seem to go against you. But this is where faith becomes essential. Faith is the ability to hold on to your inner state even when the outer world does not reflect it. Faith is not just a passive belief, it is an active force that aligns your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the desired outcome. It requires you to ignore the present conditions and hold to your assumption of fulfillment. By doing so, you continuously affirm the reality you wish to create. Remember that the subconscious mind does not respond to the how or when of your desire. It responds to the emotional state of belief. When you persist in this feeling, your reality will have no choice but to conform. Maintaining your inner state of fulfillment means cultivating the discipline to remain in the state of having, no matter how long it takes for the physical manifestation to show up. The power of persistence in maintaining your inner state cannot be overstated. The more you remain in the state of knowing and feeling that your desire is already yours, the faster your circumstances will shift to align with this truth. It may take time, but the key is unwavering faith in your assumption. The universe responds to consistency and conviction. When you remain true to your inner state, the outer world must adjust to reflect your unshakable belief. Allowing, rather than forcing, is one of the most crucial aspects of successful manifestation. So often, people approach manifestation as if it is a battle to be fought, a goal to be relentlessly chased, or an obstacle to be overcome. This mindset creates resistance because it stems from the belief that something is missing or that something outside of you must change in order for you to get what you want. The more you try to force your desires into existence, the more you reinforce the belief that they are not already yours. Manifestation is not about forcing things into being. It is about relaxing into the natural flow of creation. You are not the one who makes things happen. Your inner state of belief and feeling is what aligns with the universal forces that bring your desires into reality. When you trust in the process and surrender the need for control, you open yourself up to receive what is already yours. The universe responds to your state of being, and when you allow yourself to live from the feeling of already having, the world around you begins to rearrange itself to match that state. To allow is to trust. It is to trust that everything you desire is already on its way to you, and that your only role is to remain aligned with the feeling of its presence. You do not need to micromanage the process or worry about the how or the when. The details will unfold in perfect order when you stop interfering. It is not through your constant striving and anxious thinking that your desires are brought to you, but through your relaxed and confident assumption that they already exist for you. Allowing also means releasing attachment to the outcome. It means recognizing that the universe knows the best way to deliver your desires, often in ways you cannot predict or even imagine. When you let go of rigid expectations and trust in the process, you create space for the miraculous to occur. You stop trying to control how things will unfold, and instead, you live in the feeling of knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly. The act of allowing is a practice of faith and patience. It is the understanding that your desires are not far from you, but are already within you, waiting to be realized. When you align your thoughts and feelings with the belief that it is done, and when you allow the universe to do its work, your manifestations will come with ease. You do not have to force anything into being. Everything you desire is already yours, and when you allow it to flow to you naturally, you will witness the effortless unfolding of your dreams.